Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aries. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the week of May 22nd through the 28th, 2023. But do understand that energy is timeless, and so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message or the title resonates with you, then there could be messages meant for you. Before we get started, shout out to Whack-It Grinders, my absolute favorite grinder company on the market today. This is the Whack-It grinder, their original invention. This is the Goddess KLR series. I love it so much. I use this to grind up my plant medicine. Also, I use this to grind up any kitchen herbs like rosemary, sage, lavender. And I use it, in cooking. I use it to create like sage sticks, smudge sticks, and also like incense and any burnings, rituals, that kind of stuff. And then they also have the Rollbots cone filler, which is an amazing contraption as well. Helps fill your pre-rolls and whatnot. So I have all of their information, a link in the description below, so make sure you check them out and give them a follow. Also, personals are open. And I have my email and Cash App link in the description below as well. So just reach out to me if you're interested in doing a reading. Okay, so getting into this week, the moon is going to be in Cancer as we start off. That's water energy. It's a great time to focus on self, home, family, bonding, cleaning it up. Also, good time for dating. Then on Wednesday, the 24th, the moon moves into Leo, fire energy, just like yourself, Aries. And that's a time to focus on yourself again, but more creatively. Your own intuition, love, passionately loving somebody. Also great time for dating as well. But if you're not with somebody, not with a partner, or not into dating, this is also a great time to date yourself, focus on yourself, do anything that gets those creative juices burning, and flowing within yourself. Then on Friday the 26th, the moon moves into Virgo. That's earth energy, very stable, right? This week it's all about organization. So focus on positive habits, new routines, like your health, studying, reading, just getting organized. And then on Saturday the 27th at 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our first quarter moon. It's when it looks like it's half and half. And take action. It's a great time to take action, casting spells to increase more of what you want to come into your life. So before we get started, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, smash that subscribe button, and also hit the little notification bell. That way you get notified of all of my upcoming readings. Okay, so starting out with the Magickal Spellcards, the energy for this read. Underneath the deck is number 43, Harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. So underlying energy, I feel like you've been working hard on something or a project, or there's something that you put out into the others, right? A while ago. You planted that seed, whether it's investments or, work or something like that. And it's starting to come back. It's time to start, reaping what you sow, okay? Also, you could have maybe started something in the fall, harvest time, the fall. Or anything that you start now, by harvest time, will start to come to fruition. So also keep that in mind. Top of the deck, number 27, Harmony. I love the number. It's one of my favorites. And this was number 43, by the way. So somebody could be 43 years old. 4 plus 3 is 7. That talks about boundaries and it's like setting up your boundaries and, aligning your chakras and just getting things ready, getting things set in place. Also, it means planting of seeds. So I do feel like if you start something now, it's going to come to fruition by fall time. 27, somebody could be born on the 27th. They could be 27 years old. It could be a lucky number. Also, 2 plus 7 is 9. 9s are about culmination points, right? Almost being able to put down the burdens, walk away, completion of a cycle, but you're just not there yet. So keep that in mind. Harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. So yeah, I feel like you're creating something. Like you're trying to get something, started. And I feel like it's going to come to fruition by harvest time. For some reason, I'm being pulled to, because we've got 2 cards that start with H. So that could be significant for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you. Could be somebody's name. H-A. H-A-R. Har. You could have H-A-R, or somebody that you're dealing with could have H-A-R in their initials or in their name somewhere. Take it as it resonates. That's really weird. I've never pulled that before, but I'm seeing it. So anyway, okay, let's get started. Now, when I was getting the cards ready for this reading, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, Aries, was The Prowl by Dan Auerbach, I believe. I believe he's with the Black Keys. I think. And it's his solo album. But the song is called The Prowl by Dan Auerbach. And the song, the lyrics are, I see you walking after dark, trading looks with other men, but I'm the only one you need, and I know just where you've been. Oh girl, you got me on the prowl. I crawl around most every night, and I'm all wrapped up in your spell, but I know you could never tell. I'll just live on in the dark. If there's no harm, there's no foul. Well, my love for you is strange. Oh girl, you've got me on the prowl. So, okay. This isn't for everybody, but it's definitely for some of you. I feel there's some creepy lurker vibes here, okay? Whether you're the one creeping or whether you're being crept on, okay, you're watching somebody or somebody is being watched. It could be online. I hope it's not in real life or whatever. As far as prowling after somebody, but basically it's talking about somebody who's noticing that somebody else, somebody is really enamored with someone, right? And they want to say something. They know that they're meant to be with them, but for some reason, there's just the connection is not being made, right? Maybe it's a confidence thing. Maybe something happened in the past or whatever, but it's talking about I crawl around most every night and I'm all wrapped up in your spell. They're enamored with the other person. They're spell struck, right? Super magical vibes here, but they're not on the radar at all. And this person's living in the dark. So, and if there's no harm, no foul, meaning I'm not going to cross that boundary if it's, if it's not being recognized. But my love for you is strange. Oh, girl, you've got me on the prowl. Just watching. Take it as it resonates. Okay, I've got to shuffle these one more time after I said that. It's weird vibes, right? So, and also understand that energy can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and/or reversed. If I'm talking about a girl, you could be a guy embracing your feminine side. If I'm talking about a guy, you could be a girl embracing your masculine side. Everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. It's just a matter of balance. Underneath the deck, as we go into this, this is underlying energy. It's the Five of Pentacles. Somebody was left out in the cold. It's either somebody's left out on the cold or somebody's being left out on the cold, kind of ghosted, put on ice, ignored, forgotten, not even noticed, kind of like the song, not even being noticed, right? What do we have for Aries, please? 3 cards for Aries. First card is the Knight of Pentacles. 2 more, please, for Aries. Second card is Death. Don't freak out. 1 more card, please. Aries. Thank you. Jeez. The card's been coming out constant. That's nice, though. So already I'm getting super strong connection to Scorpio. If you guys get a chance, make sure you go watch the Scorpio read for sure. They had 10 of Cups underneath the deck as well. And I say this because the Death card came out, and the Death card also is a Scorpio card, and that's why I say don't freak out. Everybody always freaks out when Death shows up, and I'm like, why? I'm a Scorpio, though, so it doesn't scare me. The more you get into tarot, the more you realize there's multiple meanings for every single card, so it's not as dark and gruesome as some people try to make tarot out to be, right? The Knight of Pentacles. This is in the past, recent past. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Oh my gosh, takes forever. Right? But what he's holding with him is like the Ace of Pentacles. It's very valuable. It's coin, money. You know, it's wealth, prosperity, right? Wishes come true. So it's a very big coin. Worth a lot of money, right? But it takes forever to get there. So you could be waiting on money, you could be waiting on a deal, you could be waiting on, or also wanting to offer this to somebody, wanting to give this to somebody. It takes so dang long before it happens. So, but I feel like that time is here. It's time right now because we've got the Death card. So death could mean, in some terms, there could be a death around you, and if that's the case, I am so sorry, and my compassion, I'm with you, you know, hugs and healing, positive vibes being sent your way. However, death, again, it's Scorpio on a card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, and also it means transformation. So it's like transformation of the old ways into new ways, transformation of a situation from the past that maybe wasn't so great. Now it's being transformed into something better. Maybe it's like a situation where you've been waiting this entire time on the Knight of Pentacles to show up. Now the time it's transforming. Things are changing. The time is now. That's what that's talking about. So then we've got the Knight of Swords. This card has also been popping up. I believe it was also in Scorpio's read, but it's been in others too. Swords are Libra, Aries. No, I'm sorry. You guys are Aries. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And swords are all about communication, getting messages across. Now, whether that's speaking, writing, emails, face-to-face conversation, even telepathy. Okay? And I do believe that this is, you know, either yourself wanting to give this message to somebody in the past. I'm sitting here looking at it, and it looks to me like there was somebody that wanted to give a coin, wanted to give an offer to a Scorpio or whoever this situation is about. And now it's like, now there's somebody that wants to send this message to Scorpio, like it's like coming from the past, like going back to the past. Maybe it's about the past. But the Knight of Swords is also your spy card, like spy energy, like somebody's being watched. Somebody is prowling, okay? So whether this is you or whether it's the other person, and I'm going to be honest, Aries, I feel very strongly that for many of you, it's you, okay? And I don't mean it like in a creepy, like lurky, like stalker kind of way. Maybe you're just keeping an eye on somebody and like watching for an opportunity to be able to jump in and maybe finally offer this coin. But that's what I'm getting. Now, what I like about this is, okay. Sorry. What I like about this is the underlying energy, or what you don't see coming, is the Ten of Cups. This is like house, home, happiness, like complete abundance, right? It's happy life, happy wife type of vibes. Dreams come true. Behind that is the Six of Swords. This is moving from rough waters to calmer waters. This is also getting a message across. And it also could potentially mean travel. Traveling across waters or across distant lands. But it's to safety, to get something to safety, to make things better. Why? Because the Three of Swords, heartbreak, deceit, deception, something that happened that just like really like ripped somebody's heart out. I feel like, you know. And behind that is the Seven of Pentacles. That is, again, that's the harvest card. There's a planting of a seed. Now it's like somebody wanting it to grow, right? So I feel also like this could be an apology. I'm not seeing, other than the Ten of Cups here, I'm not seeing a lot of like emotions or feelings or anything, but it could be some type of maybe even just like a settlement, you know? Doesn't have to be necessarily an apology, but it's like something to make things better. Take it as it resonates. What else do we have? We're going to clarify for Aries. Higher peace, power, protection, prosperity. That is confirmation, but I'm going to... Goodness. Okay. What do we have for Aries, please? Okay, so clarification going into this, underlying energy going into clarification, sorry, is Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely, like, this is your Queen of Pentacles. If she's married or with a family, she's all about balancing house, home, family, and business. If she's single, you know, she's great at balancing her home life, but also business. It's all about the money. Pentacles are about money, abundance, finance, wealth. She could be kind of materialistic, not necessarily in a like greedy kind of way, but Pentacles are all about material things, physical things, money things. You know, that's what the Pentacles are about. She's also extremely resourceful. She's very good with the money that she has, and she knows how to make the most of it. Also, she's really good at making the most of anything around her, so that it, you know, it lasts for a long time. Very grounded energy, obviously. Pentacles, it's like earth sign, right? So she's very grounded. So you could be the Queen of Pentacles, you could be dealing with one. What's the Knight of Pentacles, please? What's the Knight of Pentacles? So it's the Eight of Cups. Now it wanted to fall in reverse, and I feel like I need to put this in reverse actually. So Eight of Cups, upright. Notice she's like sitting here, she's got books all around her, studying hard, working hard on her craft, right? And normally that's the Eight of Pentacles. But this talks about walking away from something. Now, what I love about this card is when you walk away from something, it means you're walking towards something else. And I feel like there's somebody who is walking away, but now they want to walk back to them. Now, this could be this Knight of Pentacles that has taken forever. Maybe they were walking away, but now they're coming back. I feel really good about that message. There's somebody coming back around. Now, whether that's you or the other person. What's the Death card for Aries? Okay. I'm going to take them. I got to. Wow. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is there's somebody that walked away in the past or recent past. Now they're coming back around. We've got Death card in the Tower. This very well, and I hate saying this, but I would not be a good reader if I didn't look at all possibilities here. When you have the Death card and the Tower, that talks about death, actual death. Now, it doesn't have to be death happening now. This could have been a death that happened in the past. Okay? This could have to do with maybe something like finances, coins, an inheritance that should have been given in the past. Maybe because of a death. And I feel like maybe now it's coming back around. There's transformation in the situation. Then we've got the Knight of Chalices. That's the Knight of Cups. That's somebody making the offer, giving that love, giving that gift, giving the whatever it is that's going to make this person happy. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. And like I was saying earlier, we had the seven. I just talked about it underneath the deck here. And 4 plus 3, number 43, harvest is 7. This is talking about planting of the seed. Literally planting seeds, watching, watering it, watching it grow, and bringing it to fruition. So look, she's like literally plucking like apples from an apple tree. And we all know that, orchard time is all around the fall, right? So there could be something that you want to offer someone, or that should have been given maybe a while ago, or that's whatever. Whether or not it was a while ago or not, I feel like the situation is transforming. It's being offered now. This is so weird too that the apples come up. There's This is the third time apples have come up in a reading. There was a Leo reading that talked about apples, Virgo talked about apples, and now Aries apples. So you might have a Virgo or a Leo around you as well. I just heard from that movie, Good Will Hunting, how about them apples? So we've got Knight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Swords. And I feel like you're sitting there just watching somebody's blessings come to them, watching this fruition, like watching whatever this was that started in the past, and it's like coming to fruition maybe right now, or it's really going to start to boom by harvest time. But I do feel like maybe there's an offer coming in. You're wanting to extend this pentacle, extend whatever this is, to offer balance and harmony because of it. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. And like underneath the deck, we've got the World card clarifying the Ten of Cups. So tens are endings, but this is a really good ending. Like it's about, happiness and prosperity and family and being together. But the World is also about endings and beginnings. It's literal cycles. And this looks like a very prosperous ending and or beginning, right? Yeah. Like in this card you see, and then behind that we've got the Three of Cups, y'all. It's about celebration, happiness. I feel like, somebody here has to right a wrong. There could have been a death, and I'm sorry about that again, but whatever this is, whatever wasn't given, I feel like is now being given. And it's kind of correcting everything, but somebody is like watching, kind of lurking, making sure that this is the right time to make that offer. To offer that cup of love from the Knight of Cups. If any of this resonates, because, I just channel this. I say what is coming to me and what the cards are saying. If this is resonating with any of you, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. And if you want to dive deeper into this reading, I do personals, and so all you have to do is get a hold of me and we'll go from there. Okay. What do we have for Aries? Underneath the deck. Oh, yeah. This is the first time this card's come out this entire week. So, cloves, gossip. There's been gossip going on. This card talks about using cloves to get rid of toxicity, to get rid of gossip, to keep it away from you. You can use it in coffee. You can use it in baking, anything. Around the holidays, I don't know if you can see this or not, there's oranges. People, back in pagan tradition, they'll stick cloves inside the oranges and then hang them like ornaments. And the juice from the oranges makes the cloves just smell so good. But it's to ward off evil, ward off, gossip and toxicity. So I feel like maybe some of you are surrounded by that, and you want to dispel all of the gossip. So use cloves around you. When I use these witch's kitchen cards, anything that comes up, I try to incorporate whatever the herb or the thing is, right, into my diet or into my baking or my world. It brings a lot of luck. So then top of the deck we've got dandelion. So this is cool because right now I've noticed outside it's like springtime right now, and just moving into the summer, and there's dandelions freaking everywhere. People don't realize, they think they're a weed, and they are technically, but they are a very beneficial weed. They've been around for a very long time. You can use their stems, their flowers. You can use the leaves. I've got dandelion tea, but this is for wishes, to make a wish. It's also really good for heart health. So take that as it resonates. We're going to read a little bit about dandelion. I just saw cloves too. So whispers behind your back or a hushed silence when you enter a room indicates that you are a topic of conversation. While there's no harm in having good old chin-wag with friends, bad-mouthing someone's private business should be avoided. You're no stranger to juicy gossip yourself. He said this and she said that. It's just a tittle-tattle. My antibacterial properties are powerful enough to wash any gossip monger's mouth out. Be watchful of who you share intimate details with and play your cards close to your chest at this time. It's vital to keep your reputation in high regard, and so I will assist in purifying and raising your vibration to protect you from any smear campaigns. Burn me with a red candle and put a stop to any gossip that is affecting you now, or prevent and protect you from slander in the future. So that comes as a warning for you, Aries. Okay, so dandelion. Wishes. When you wish upon a star, my seeds of dreams will take you far. Upon the air now blow a gust, and focus on believe and trust. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. So all your wishes are still floating around in the ether and won't come true until the moment you believe they will, for it is the belief that is the key ingredient when it comes to making magic. Your obsession for possession has blinded you to unseen factors that are blocking the attainment of your goals. You must be clear about what you wish for, and believe me when I say that everything is possible, even the impossible. When it comes to making magic, a little focus is required as well as belief. When my bright yellow flowers turn a mystical white, make your desires known unto my seed head. Blow on me gently to release your wishes, and watch me float freely with the sylphs of the air as I work in conjunction with the fairies to magically manifest your wishes into fruition. So dandelion coffee, it's used as a laxative, increasing urine output as well. I know that's a little gruesome, but also there's dandelion tea and all kinds of stuff. It goes as far back as the ancient Egyptians, Greeks and Romans, and also the Anglo-Saxons and Normans of France. So dandelion is thought to have evolved over 30 million years ago. And so its name means tooth of the lion. It's not a weed, but rather an ancient healing herbal herbaceous plant. So when you look down on your front lawn or whatever and you see these dandelions, I'm not saying don't pick them or whatever, but when their heads turn white, pick that up, make your wishes and send it out into the world. That's putting energy out there, right? And I feel like when you put this wish out into the others, by around harvest time, around the fall, I feel like you're going to start to see whatever this is take fruition. Now looking at this cloves, this gossip energy, I also see like this tower, the tower moment. Also, Tower Moment is a very Scorpionic card as well. So like I said, you could be dealing, with the Scorpio, or you could have that strongly in your chart. But there could be gossip or slander or something surrounding this person. I feel like there's some kind of communication that you absolutely want to give to this person. And it talks about the planting of a seed. Maybe starting something or something that was started from the past and it's coming to fruition. Okay? Overall, you just want harmony. Like, that's what I'm feeling. You just want harmony in the situation. Maybe that's your wish. Ooh, I feel very strongly about that. Overall, you want harmony in the situation. Oh, I like that a lot. Like, there could be a lot of gossip and slander around you. Maybe it's like in a family or in a workspace or something like that. And it could be like just toxicity all around you and people are talking smack and gossip, slander, this and that. And you know that that's not the person, or you know that that's not about yourself. And you want it to be over. It's like you want to make right by it. You want transformation in this situation. Take it as it resonates. That's not for everybody, but I feel very strongly about that. Okay, what do we have for the Making Magic Oracle? These are all really long today. Making Magic Oracle. Fairy Magic, number 13. Okay, I just noticed how it fell right on top of all the Scorpionic energy. Interesting. Fairy Magic. Respectfully work with the fairies to achieve your goals. Fairies can be tricky, very tricky. So if you don't know about fairy magic, definitely Google it first. They're very tricky. You can't say thank you. You have to say I appreciate you. They'll hide your stuff, when it's like Have you ever had a day where you can't find your keys? It's like if you ask the fairies for your help and like acknowledge them, then all of a sudden it's right there in front of you. And it was like it was not there before, right? Fairies are very powerful, but they're also very sneaky. So understand that. Number 13 could be significant. Something could have happened on the 13th of this month. It could be a birthday. It could be an age of someone. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 is about stability, house, home, foundation. Could be involving a home or something like that. Or an actual structure, office, building, that kind of thing, right? It's also holding on and knowing how to spend, when to save, just foundation, right? And then we all know, like Friday the 13th, and 13, people say it's an unlucky number. That goes back to the Knights of Templar, the Templar Knights, because it was Friday the 13th when like there was like, I forget, it was like 600 or some Templar Knights that were killed. If you don't know that history, that's interesting to look into. I'm actually part of an esoteric group, and it's all in regards to Templars, right? So it's very interesting. Underneath the deck, we've got achievement, number 30. Win the award, accolade, or contract. You're trying to win something, maybe even win someone over, right? Yeah. Or this could be in regards to an achievement or award that was won. Again, somebody could be 30 years old. Something could be happening on the 30th of this month. 3 plus 0 is 3, obviously. And so that's about celebration. It's about working together, partnership. It also is a little bit about heartbreak. But, you know, if you're looking at the positive side of things, it's, you know, achievement especially, right? It's working together on something and bringing in achievement because of it. So overall, it looks to me like, you know, you're watching a situation and wanting to make a move to transform this situation. There could be a lot of toxicity around it. It could be involving money, but in the long run, I feel that you're looking for harmony to come to fruition from it. That's your wish. And I do feel that there's a possibility that achievement could be made. You have to take the action. You can't sit there and be a lurker, be on the prowl the entire time. You have to take action like this, like it looks like the Knight of Swords is doing. But that's what I have for you this week, Aries. Take it as it resonates. If it does, please make sure that you drop a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate you spending your time with me this week. If you'd like to drop a tip or a donation to help the channel grow, I have all of that information in the description below. But as you know, it's together we grow. So I look forward to reading for you again next week, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.